Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be doing a review of these two iPhone 7 Plus cases right here. These are both in genuine leather. This is a really nice texture. So this one right here actually really reminds me of the Apple Saddle Brown leather case that was released with the iPhone 7 Plus directly from Apple. I even had that case myself, but after a while I didn't really see a need for spending that kind of money for a single case. Because the Apple one, if you don't know, it costs $50, which is a real nice hefty price, and I don't really see the value in spending that much money when you could get something like this for $18.99. I was actually surprised to find this. I was looking for a leather case personally, but luckily this company sent out these cases to me, so that's actually pretty cool. So what I did was I put this on my phone. I used it for a couple weeks, and I can give you guys my results about it. Now, I don't really have anything to compare it to other than the Apple made case, which this one kind of seems like it, let's say this one really does look like it kind of resembles it or tries to compete with it, so that's actually probably the best case to compare this to. And this one, I don't really have anything to compare this to. I'm just gonna kind of compare from how it feels and whatnot. I generally don't use wild cases, and I never really have, just because I don't really personally like them. But for anyone that's looking for a leather wallet case for your iPhone 7 Plus, this is a good choice, as I'm going to be talking about it a little bit later. But let's go ahead and start with this one first. So as we can see here, it is full leather. It's got this kind of saddle brown color look like the Apple one does, but this one, I would say this one is a little darker from what I remember, and it also has this kind of way, like it has these like, let's say it has more of a genuine leather feel to it because it has all these kind of marks in there, and this is kind of how it came from the factory. So this is how it already came to me when I opened the box. I would say the Apple one is a little more smooth, so this one is definitely, you could say, more textured. Also, the leather here feels a little harder. The Apple one feels a little softer, so some people like that material. Some people see softer leather as more of a high quality feel. I don't really care. I don't really see a big difference. I mean, I would buy this, right away over the Apple one, just because it's so much cheaper. And then on the inside, you also have the same microfiber material as you do with the Apple one, which is it's pretty nifty. So let's put this on my iPhone and see how it looks like. So just like the Saddle Brown case, it looks fantastic in my opinion. I think it really complements the black color. Just looks really premium. Makes it look, it's almost like having a very high quality leather interior in your car, with that nice contrasting black. What that really reminds me is like some nice like Mercedes vehicle, black on the outside, saddle brown seats, that type of look. That's what it's kind of reminding me of. It just looks really fantastic. So the buttons here, they're pretty clicky. I mean, as we know, the Apple one, they made the change where the keys are actually now metal. This one just has the same leather buttons like the previous Apple generation did. And then going over to this part right here to switch from mute and sound, that's, I would say that's the biggest negative, just because I kind of want to, I don't know if you guys can see, let me kind of zoom in there. So it's very recessed and it's a little sharp, so it's a little hard to get your fingernail in there, as you can see right there. So it's not the easiest thing to press in there, but it's not too bad. Also, I can tell you the edges don't hold as well as the Apple one, so they kind of slip off. It almost feels like it's gonna slip off by itself because it's so easy to slip off, but I've never had it slip off in my daily use before, so it's actually pretty good in there. but the Apple one is definitely more of a vacuum seal on the iPhone than this one is. All right, so definitely recommended. I mean, for $18.99, you cannot tell the difference. The Apple one is a little nicer, but to be honest, I would buy this. And if you do want to buy this, click on the link in the description below. Buy from Amazon, buy from that link, and support this channel. All right, let's put this down. Check out this leather case. Now, I said before, I'm not really a big fan of leather wallet cases because I just don't like that extra bulk, and my wallet is already pretty small itself, so I kind of like to carry them in separate pockets. But I do know a lot of people who do like using wallet cases, so this is a great video for you. So yeah, check this out. The texture is definitely a lot more rough than this leather case right here. This is a lot more smooth. This is definitely rougher. It's got this metal branding right here, which is pretty nice. And then in the back here, same type of texture. So opening this up, you get a kind of cheapo actual case that holds your phone. So this is the part that actually holds your phone, and it's just this kind of rubbery, cheap plastic. That's also what biggest thing I don't like about these wallet cases is the actual part that holds your phone is just this kind of cheap plastic. But let's put my phone in there and check it out, how it looks and whatnot. Just kind of squeeze this in there. So this one definitely has a tighter fit than this does, and it really holds my phone in real nice. So you got two pockets here. One pocket for your card. I guess you could put your driver license in there since you can kind of push it out, and then you have another pocket. So you have two pockets here. Not that much storage, but you know, it's if you're carrying light, if you just hate carrying a wallet, this is pretty good. And then you can just kind of close it like that because this part right here has a magnet, so it just kind of clamps down. And yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it doesn't add that much bulk, to be honest. It only adds that much bulk. So you got this part, you got the case itself, and you got this part right here. So it does add bulk, it does add weight, but the leather is fantastic. It feels great. I would say the leather definitely feels softer than this one. So this one, yeah, this one definitely feels softer. It feels more gushy, if you can say that. And then the inside, it's got this kind of nice little interior here, which also feels quite good. So overall, I recommend these cases. Now I don't really have much to compare them to. I mean, like I said, I've never used leather case wallet cases before, but I definitely recommend this one. I recommend this one just from feeling it because it feels nice, and I like this magnet part. It's a pretty strong magnet. So I definitely recommend both of these. Check these out in the description below if you want to buy these. And thank you guys for watching. God bless, and see you later.